Hello everybody, my name's Savannah, my channel is Sav Sings, and today I'm going to be talking about the diaphragm. So if you've ever wondered what the heck is a diaphragm, today I'm going to explain what it is and I'm going to help you find yours. If you haven't seen my video on breathing, go watch that first. So here's a picture of the lungs and the diaphragm. As you can see here, the lungs are these filled in shapes right here. They're right under your rib cage. And then the diaphragm sits right down here in accordance to the lungs. It sits right under your lungs, right about here. When the diaphragm contracts, it pulls down, pulling more air into your lungs. When it relaxes, it rests up higher. So when it contracts, it goes down, pulling air in. Then when you release air, it goes back to its resting position. And that's what expels the air from your lungs. It can be really tricky to know if you're using it or how to use it at all. You can't physically feel it on the outside of your body, but you can find it by doing breathing exercises and vocal exercises. The reason it's so important for singing is because it can fill your lungs to a greater capacity, and it can help you with breath control as you're releasing the air. So using the diaphragm properly can be what makes you stand out against other singers. A really simple exercise you can do to discover your diaphragm is called a diaphragm pop. See how I'm sucking air in through my mouth, but I'm keeping my mouth closed at first, and then you release and all the air rushes in. When you do this exercise correctly, you're going to feel a tug right down the center. It's on the inside and it's tugging your diaphragm. You can feel a little pop in here. This is called a diaphragm pop. And if you keep practicing this, hopefully you'll feel something moving in this area, and eventually you'll be able to identify your diaphragm directly. The way you get your diaphragm to activate or to drop is to let your stomach drop also. What I'm talking about is don't clench your stomach when you're breathing or even when you're expelling air. This really messes up the flow of things inside your body. You'll notice something interesting is my lower abs are what pushes the air out, not my upper abs. So when I'm about to sing, everything fills with air, everything from here to here. And then as I expel the air, my lower abs tuck, and this pushes the air out. This is an example of what would happen if I used all of my ab muscles. It's too much. It squeezes your lungs, it pushes the air out, and it's gonna affect your sound. So something you can practice to identify what muscles you should or shouldn't be doing is identify in your body where your belt sits. That's close to the muscles that you need to use to expel air. Nothing up here should be used in your abs to expel the air. Go back and forth from your lower abs to your upper abs. Notice that when I use my lower abs, my chest automatically expands. This is why we want to use our lower abs, because it helps the diaphragm raise back to its normal position, pushing the air out and keeping the lungs up, not smothering your sound. The diaphragm's the secret to breathing, and breathing is the secret to beautiful singing. You'll know when your diaphragm is being used because you'll be able to take in more air and you'll be able to make it through really long phrases without dying at the end. You'll also have more power behind your sound, and your sound quality will skyrocket. It's going to take time and practice, but eventually you will be able to get it, and you'll be an amazing singer because of it. So just a recap from this video, remember to do your diaphragm pops, remember to try to find your lower abs and your upper abs. Thanks for watching this video about the diaphragm. Let me know if you have any other questions, and check out my other videos on singing.